First of all, a very happy Chanukah to everyone. It's great to see you all here. What a wonderful way to spend the first night of the Festival of Lights. So I was torn this evening because it's the first night of Chanukah. Maybe I should talk about Chanukah. But it's also one of my favorite stories and sagas in the Torah is the story of Joseph. So what should I talk about? I asked myself. And I tried to find a common denominator, a thread that ran through both stories. You see, when Joseph was kidnapped by his brothers and thrown into a pit and eventually sold to a caravan of Ishmaelites, the Torah tells us the cargo of this caravan, it says it was very fragrant and pleasant-smelling spices that Joseph had on his way down. Normally, these Ishmaelites or Arabs would carry tar and petroleum back in the business even then. And the reason why it was important to know what was on the caravan is that it was important that Joseph on his way down shouldn't at all be offended by the unpleasant odor of tar, petroleum. Smells beautiful, you would think, as he's going down. And the question is, do we think he really cared about what it smelled like on his way down? He was headed to an uncertain future, betrayed by his brothers. He would likely never see his father again. Back in the day, a slave was a slave for life. Probably the last thing on his mind was what the scent in that wagon was as he was being deported. So I'll share with you a story. The stories of a little boy who needed to undergo an operation, a surgery. He was terrified. And the entire day, pre-operation, during all the tests and the procedures that they would do to prepare him for his surgery, his father was right there by his side holding his hand. And that gave him the strength and the courage to get through that difficult day. But finally, when the time came and they needed to wheel his stretcher through those operating doors, the father couldn't go in with him. And it was at that moment that his son absolutely lost it. He started to cry hysterically. He was terrified. He was alone. But as he's about to be put under the anesthetic, he looks through those circular windows in the operating theater doors, and he sees his father peering and peeking in. He sees his father's kind eyes watching over him. And that gave him the strength to maintain his confidence and composure. You see, when Joseph was being brought down to what he thought was a terrible fate, God was sending him a little message through those spices. Joseph, I know this is a very dark moment in your life, but I'm here with you. It's a little God hug, a little kiss from the divine. In the story of Chanukah, the temple had been under Greek control. They defiled it, they ransacked, they debased it, they tried to violate the sanctity of our temple. And we finally get in there. What do we see? It was in tatters. It was in shambles. Just imagine how broken we were. Look at this holy site. It used to be so pristine and pure. Now, what is it? And we're searching and we're searching. We want some pure oil to kindle the lights of the menorah. We can't find any. And finally, we find one pure jug with the seal of the high priest. And God is sending us a little message. Throughout the darkness, I'm here with you. That's that little jug. But friends, we all have that in our lives. Life is full of bumps. It's full of problems and hardships. But throughout those, I believe if we look carefully, we would see an unexpected, something which we didn't anticipate or predict. It just goes smooth, something goes easy for us throughout the hardship. And that's God saying, I'm here with you. And I believe that's symbolic of the small little flame that we have on Chanukah. It's cold. Oh, is it cold? And it's dark. It gets dark so early. But that little flame, the flickering flame of the Chanukah candle, is God saying, throughout the long and dark exile, I will always be with you. A happy Chanukah to you all.